Young teams, rare for youth to be served in this league. But, Grant, you didn't seem to have any trouble back in your day, partner.
Well, B.A., you know, I played 4 years at Duke, so I came in right away ready to contribute. And that's right. I was fortunate enough to make the All-Star team in my rookie season, too. So I came in ready.
Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at center. Collins misses from short range.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Pass to Capella. Outside Bogdanovich. Collins with a screen on Paul. And he lobs it. Oh, my goodness!
I did not know he could get up like that. Yeah, when Collins gets up there like that, look out.
Paul against Young. Paul passes to Johnson. It's Booker on the wing. Back to Johnson. Pass to Booker. Shot clock at 6. Outside Johnson. Collins with the rebound.
Think about how tough this team is when Cam Johnson is out there and drilling shots.
Hunter passes to Capella. Johnson against Bogdanovich. To the left side wing. And the call will be against John Collins. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And Johnson's shooting is so important to this team, Brent.
Well, B.A., that's the value that he brings, and they encourage him to do it. So if he's getting set up and he has room to let it go, Cam Johnson can punish you from the outside. Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why. Still, I expect him to make one of those.
It's stolen by Johnson. Bridges passes to Booker. Back to Bridges. And again, it's the Suns missing. To the paint. Hunter can't get it to go.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
Fast break, here we go. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Young against Paul. Pass to Bridges. Back to Paul. Clock at 4. The Suns need to get off a shot. Here's Bridges. That one's wide left.
No, it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
Hunter, good.
Good move for Hunter to get to the inside, and he just navigated the defense well.
Paul against Young. Paul passes to Bridges. Back to Paul.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Shot to end the cold streak. Capella with a block. And here they come. For 3, Collins. Stolen by Booker. From deep, Johnson. Bogdanovich against Booker. Back to Johnson. Stolen by Capella. On the push. Here comes Atlanta. Young against Paul. Capella, screen on Paul. Young way outside. Atlanta gets it back. To the middle. Oh, got a piece of it. It's stolen by Johnson. Good chance here for Booker. Cash money on the open jump shot.
So dangerous from the mid-range. Booker's feel is uncanny.
Paul against Young. Pass to Hunter. Back to Young. Screen by Capella. Outside Bogdanovich. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. The Suns trailing. The kick out to Johnson. The three is up. Capella with a rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And there's the call on Devin Booker.
That's his first
foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Young. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And what makes Young an all-star caliber player? Well, he can beat you with the jumper and the bounce.
Booker attacking. Off target with the open look.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
And that does it.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud.
And he's always been a coach on the floor. Chris.
With anything, whether it's...
And CP3, never shy, Grant.
Never shy indeed. Always holding himself and his teammates accountable.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the Hawks here in this one?
But simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Collins comes with a double. Johnson passes to Bridges. There's the three. He drains out one after two misses. Now 1 for 3.
And that's a shot Bridges needs to just keep sinking. You can see his confidence growing.
Young against Paul. Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. No one near him. Count that one.
Well, Capella at that size really has no issues spotting the open man.
A popular phrase in the NBA circles has become rim runner. Basically, centers that live in the paint on both ends of the floor, guys who rack up rebounds and easy buckets. Clint Capella might be the best in the league at rim running.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian, the Phoenix Suns are enjoying a renaissance. Big man DeAndre Ayton said, quote, "From starters to the bench players, this team is well balanced, and we compete. We challenge each other every day. To be honest, it's the best team I've ever been on throughout my career. Guys, they are confident."
That they are, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Paul. Another three for Phoenix. Well, when you look at the numbers of Capella, Grant, you see a guy who knows his role.
I love it. I mean, Clint never attempts threes. He's not looking to stretch the floor. A career 60+% shooter, Clint lives on dunks and putbacks, and he's always among the league leaders in rebounding. He's just a force down low.
Here's Young, down to 5 on the shot clock. The Hawks need to get one up here. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Assisted.
Pretty good body control from the big man as Collins stays focused on the rim.
Young against Paul. The kick out to Johnson. Back to Paul. Fires for 3. The rebound by the Hawks. Collins has got 4 rebounds now.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
And here's Hunter from the arc. The shot misses. And Phoenix the other way now. Bridges on the attack. Outside Booker.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Pass to Paul. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Paul's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Outside Bogdanovich. Collins with a screen on Booker. Down low. And Collins with the slam.
And just getting more and more dangerous on the pick and roll situation. John Collins with a smart play there.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Pass to Johnson. Back to Paul. Outside Booker. Now Ayton. Outside Johnson. Shoots over Collins. The shot by Johnson, no good. And here's Young. Pass to Hunter. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Hunter became a household name with winning a national championship when he was in college. He wasted no time showing that he was going to be ready for NBA competition. Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Here's Booker. Pass to Aiden. Pulls it from the corner, and he makes it. Aiden's got his first basket.
DeAndre Ayton happy to shoot at that range. Nice stroke.
Young against Paul. And Young, here we go. The three. The shot won't fall. And Phoenix the other way now. Three-pointer, Bridges. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got his 5th rebound in this one. Hunter passes to Capella. Outside Young. Capella screen on Paul. There's Young with the three. He can't get that one to fall. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Hawks. Thanks very much, Allie.
The Hawks, 17.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been quite a game for Chris Paul.
There's virtually nothing you can do to stop him. I mean, you can't even contain him. He's been that great.
Yeah, I don't know if you have enough game plans to slow him down. How do you guard a guy that good?
And the Hawks, looking at who they've got Onyeka Okongwu. Gorgie Jang is out there with Kevin Huerter. Then it's DeLon Wright, and it's Williams in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Wright. The emphasis placed on athleticism is bigger than it's ever been, and that goes for all positions.
Yeah, you're going to need athletes all over the floor, BA, and I think there's this trend to finding wing players or taller players who have the capability of being very good at a lot of things and not just specialists anymore. That's the way modern day rosters seem to be being built.
Here's Payne. For the lead. To the wing on the left. Pass to Shaman. Clock at 6. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Hawks. Outside Huerter. Now Wright. Back to Huerter. All sorts of time. Hauled in by McGee. Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. And here's Crowder from the arc. Jang pulls it in. The Hawks shooting only 39% so far in the game.
And Crowder was in high demand as a free agent in 2020. And a lot of people wanting his toughness on their roster.
In transition, here come the Suns. Sharit's shot is off. Outside Huerter. Pass to Williams. Right outside. Here's Okongwu. Outside Huerter. Here he goes. And he jams it home with authority.
Now, there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
And with Crowder's free agency, team saw what he brings to the table.
Well, he's a good defender. He's relentless on that end. And he just brings that kind of toughness that a lot of coaches are relying on, and they know that's important in the postseason.
Here's Wright, following the score by Phoenix. Picked up by Okongwu. Pass to Huerter. The kick out to Williams. Outside Huerter. Money on the 19-footer. Herder's got his first 2 points of the night.
Herder making it look easy that time on the pick and roll as the off guard.
Payne against Wright.
2 minutes remaining in the
Here's
third.
Shaman.
2
Well,
minutes.
no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Pass to Sharich. Lets it fly. And another basket for Phoenix.
They really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team. Just fighting tonight.
And so it's Atlanta with it, following the score by Phoenix. Here's Jang, beyond the arc. Pass to Wright. Jacks up a three, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. The Suns have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Outside Payne. Here's Shaman. Williams defending. Inside. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. And the Suns lead by 2.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Wright against Payne. Wright drives it, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Wright's gotten his first points in this one. The Suns have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Crowder outside. It's Shamet on the wing. Shoots. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
Phoenix has gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land in the third quarter. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Offensive board. Rejected by a Kongwu.
Timeout. With loudest section.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers. All right, fans, that was your
And for Atlanta, they're shooting the ball at 43% from the field. Outside Young. Capella screen on Paul. There's Young with the 3. Buries it from 3. Young's got 7 points.
Defense is going to have to work overtime to get out to Trey Young in that kind of distance.
Here's Paul. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. 3 quarters of play and a close one here.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Now here's Paul. Outside Booker. Back to Paul. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got his 3rd assist of the night.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Young against Paul. Outside Bogdanovich. Outside Hunter. Young against Paul. Young misses. The Suns trailing. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Booker, the pass to Paul. Back to Booker. Launches it. Hunter with the rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Capella finds Young. Outside Bogdanovich. No good on the 3.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Team foul.
Booker, the pass to Paul. Pass to Bridges. Driving inside, and here's Johnson. Clock is at 3.
Collins just understanding that his length can bother shooters, so he's using that.
Bogdanovich with it. Left side, Young. To the inside. Stolen by Ayton. It's a one-on-one situation. It's Booker on the wing to take the lead, and he nails that one right through the heart. And the Suns lead by 1. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Suns.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
Well, you add to that their block totals tonight. They've been very feisty and active on the defensive end.
Just 5 on the clock. Young finds Bogdanovich. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. The Suns have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Ball passes to Ayton.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside Booker. Outside Paul. Shoots over Young. The offensive rebound. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. Crowder, he's checked in for the Suns. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Outside Young. Outside Bogdanovich. Screen by Capella. 6 to shoot. Hook loose. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball.
Atlanta ball.
A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
After committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
And we've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter. Outside Paul. Pass to Bridges. Puts up a 3. Kept alive. Ayton. Outside for Booker. From behind the arc. And the three-pointer goes. Booker's got 5 points now this quarter.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Paul with a steal. And the Suns pushing it up now. Here's Ayton. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. And now a 6-point Phoenix lead.
And as good a passer as we've ever seen in the NBA, Chris Paul setting up a great look that time.
This is their chance to stretch the lead, Grant.
Yeah, it's a must. They have to execute and avoid the big mistake. Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 12-3 run. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Paul can't get it to go. And the Hawks with possession here. Pass to Capella. Money.
Got to have good court awareness, and it was on display right there from Bogdanovich.
Now here's Paul. So a close game sees Phoenix taking this one. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did.
very athletic teams here, Greg. A game that sure to produce a lot of highlights.
And makes me think of Stacey Auger, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. Now here's Booker. Shot clock at 5. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Lowry against Paul. Lowry dishes to Butler. Driving in and slam dunk by Butler.
I love that by Jimmy Butler. Sees a little bit of daylight, takes it, and slams it.
Paul outside. Passes to Bridges. And a miss there on the triple. On offense, here are the Heat. And it's Lowry penetrating. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Phoenix has gone 0 of 2 from deep here.
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense. And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Paul against Lowry. Outside Robinson. Lets it go from deep. And there's the foul. It'll go on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul.
An occasional over-the-back call is fine with him. And that's just how he plays and how he attacks the glass.
It's how a lot of people play now. Rebounding techniques have changed over the years. Purists would say, not for the better.
And here is Paul. Booker outside. Another 3 for Phoenix. And Greg, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him. And I believe he could be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team.
And here is Robinson after Devin Booker getting his shot to go from deep. Butler, no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
From past the arc, Booker pulls it in. Suns leading by 4. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with Monty Williams. When Jimmy Butler's name came up, Coach talked about his intensity on the floor. Coach told me Jimmy's work rate is exceptional. Nobody out-hustles him. We need to be at 110% for all 48 minutes to even keep up with him tonight. Now that, of course, is a cliche, but you know what he meant. Guys.
Thanks, David. Here's Robinson. Following the basket by DeAndre Ayton. A nice shot by Tucker.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's Booker. Paul finds Ayton. Kicks it out to Paul from outside the arc. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Booker from the arc. The shot will not fall. And the Heat going the other way now. Butler feeling out of it. We've got 1:08 left to play here in the first. And the rejection by Ayton. Johnson, the pass to Ayton. Bridges outside. Paul for 3. Kept alive. Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
Outside Robinson. To the paint. It's stolen by Johnson. Oh, Ayton in position. Paul kicks to Booker. Back to Paul. The pass to Ayton. Paul right side. Great D that time from Adebayo.
And that's okay. Even though you missed, you had the right guy taking the shot.
A shot by Lowry. Wide open. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Kyle looks confident in everything he does. And that confidence rubs off on the team.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The Suns.
Fans, welcome your Miami Heat dancers.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And from what we've seen, guys from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified the right matchups, and the execution is there.
Backcourt pair for them. It's Lowry and Robinson. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Butler in at the 3 spot. It's the group on the 4 for Miami. Paul passes to Ayton. And here's Booker. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Tucker.
In this first half, he is really falling in love with the 3. So far, not paying dividends.
Lowry against Ayton. Lowry passes to Adebayo. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a 3, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
A nice shot by Booker.
And he's got plenty of range and the confidence to match. Booker believes he's going to hit every 3 he takes.
Lowry passes to Adebayo. From the arc. And Robinson gets it to go on the assist by Adebayo. Robinson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Paul kicks to Bridges. Ayton in the high post. Clock at 6. He dishes it to Booker. On the wing, Johnson. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Lowry against Paul. Johnson down low. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. And it's a 3-point Heat lead. Paul looking around. Johnson outside. Bridges outside. 6 on the shot clock. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Paul's shot is off. Miami leading by 3. To the middle. Outside for Robinson. Outside Lowry. And every year we see, Greg, some incredible comebacks. What distinguishes, in your mind, those with the resilience to battle back?
I think it starts with a belief and desire. And the great ones truly hate to lose.
Booker outside. And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Paul kicks to Bridges.
You just can't take that shot with Bam Adebayo on you. His reach is off the charts.
Lowry drives in. Pass to Tucker. From deep. Rebound by the Suns.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Ayton a screen on Lowry. Bridges passes to Ayton. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
The Heat leading by 6. That's tipped. Paul with the steal.
Now, that was a miscue, but I like the poise they played with so far, valuing each possession.
For 3, Bridges. That does not fall. Still looking for his first basket after 3 shots.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
What an explosive drive by Butler. He goes straight through the defense and finds a shot.
Paul dishes to Ayton. Paul against Lowry. From deep, Johnson. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And Tucker kicks to Robinson. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Booker looking around. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Booker's got 8.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
And thanks so much, Dave, for the great.
The Suns, 15.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You gotta like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. They've got Saric. Landry Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. Then it's Jay Crowder, and it's McGee in at the 5, roaming the paint. Buries the long-range jumper. Shamet's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Suns. Now, here's Oladipo. He's covered closely. Pass to Hero. From deep. The shot misses.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And it's Shamet missing. So Oladipo will bring it up for the Heat. It's a 3-point game. Here's Strus, defended by Crowder. And Oladipo, here we go. And it's Oladipo with the jam.
And all that athleticism on display. Love whenever Oladipo puts his head down and just knifes to the rim. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for the Heat.
Come on and get loud for the Miami Heat Dancer.
Now here's Payne. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Shamet the pass to Payne. Just 5 on the clock. Outside Crowder. For the 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Crowder's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Oladipo, and the foul called on Cameron Payne. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Up top, Hero. He's covered by Shamet. Here's Strus. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns.
Off on the timing, or it may have been a miscommunication. Either way, turnover.
The Suns trailing. Payne kicks to Crowder. Now Payne out to the right wing. McGee the pass to Crowder. Suns moving the ball around. 5 to shoot. For the lead. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And this has been Crowder's role for a while now. Often shoots more 3-pointers than 2-pointers.
Oladipo with the ball, working on Payne. Three-pointer. Doesn't go that time. The Suns go the other way with it.
Shaky start to the half. Going 1 for 4. Still trying to find that groove.
Pass to Shamet. There's the triple. And no good. Miami's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Oladipo outside. Now the pass to Strus. Good saving. Defended by Crowder. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
There's 1:38 left in the third. They set the pick. Here's Strus. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot three. It's going to be on Jay Crowder. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season. Yeah, one more make would have been nice, but they do walk away with the lead.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Payne kicks to Shamet. Back to Payne. Just 5 to shoot. Dishes it to Crowder. Shoots it up. And there's the rebound by Dedmon. The Heat with the lead. Right wing. Here's Strus. Hands it from downtown. Strus has got 5.
And when Oladipo makes passes like that, his team kicks into a whole new gear offensively.
Pass to Shamet. Charge outside. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
3 points.
Charge has got his first 3 points of the game. Now, here's Oladipo. Payne covering. Pass to Hero. Back to Oladipo. Driving to the basket. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his second personal
And
foul.
simply look at how Oladipo is built. Dude has a huge upper body. It is hard to check that.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Suns trail by 3. There's 18 seconds left to play in the third. Oladipo against Paul. Passes it to Johnson. The 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Wonderful find by Paul. This offense relies on him to make those kind of plays.
Here's Tucker. No good. And we wrap up the third and looking to be an exciting fourth quarter.
All right, look who's coming onto the court.
Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. On the floor for Miami, Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Backcourt pair for them. It's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the center, filling out the middle.
The toughness and passion that Butler plays with is admirable. A natural leader on and off the floor.
Good on both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Paul with the ball. And here is Johnson. And the pass to Paul. It's stolen by Adebayo. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
It's a scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Lowry dishes to Robinson. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists now in this one.
The veteran point guard, Kyle Lowry, is terrific at setting the table for uncovered teammates.
The shot's good from Paul.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Lowry against Paul. Lowry passes to Adebayo. Right side, Butler. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Paul finds Booker. Back to Paul. The dish to Johnson. And the 3 off target.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And Butler, here we go. And slam dunk by Butler.
Love to see Jimmy get aggressive on the slam, blitzing his way to the rim.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Johnson outside. Latre. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
He's doing what he can to help them cut into this lead. His shot just isn't quite there tonight.
The kick outside to Butler. Second chance effort. And taken away by Paul. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Woke loose. Stolen by Tucker. Here's Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
A joy to watch Butler with his ball handling. A lot of creativity. He's one of the most gifted players in the game.
Robinson against Booker. Pass to Bridges. Down low, Ayton, and that's an intentional foul.
Bam Adebayo. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
1:44 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Paul.
And they can thank Tucker for preventing that bucket. A tireless defender, contests every shot he can.
And Butler, here we go. Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. Bridges against Adebayo. Bridges kicks to Paul. They could use a bucket. No good that time. Some solid defense from Butler. 1:05 left in the game. Robinson on the wing. Shot clock at 6. The shot comes out. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Trailing here by 8. Good! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Butler against Bridges. Butler passes to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
You see how agile Adebayo is. Excellent at slashing after setting the screen.
Lowry against Paul. Johnson outside. Booker outside. Got it. And now they trail by just 4.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
This is when they need it the most. So they're so close to evening this game up.
And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up.
Oh, and here we go. Hey, Allie. And the matchup at center tonight bears watching, Brent.
Here we go.
When you look at the evolution of that position, what do you see?
Well, I think more agility and more athleticism, where centers have to catch up with the speed of the game. And now their skill set, BA, is not on the block back to the basket trying to find opportunities to score. It's playing on the perimeter, not just shooting, but making plays.
So a look at our starters for the Heat. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the point. Now here's Young. Collins outside. Up top, Capella. Collins passes to Hunter. Back to Collins. 4 on the clock. Butler with a steal. Fast break Miami. For 3, Lowry knocks it down from distance.
Smart play by Jimmy Butler. Spots the open man. Tack up an assist.
And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Good on the bucket.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Lowry. Outside Tucker. Back to Lowry. Goes up at the stripe. The rebound by the Hawks.
Oh, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Capella, screen on Lowry. Young, the pass to Capella. Here's Collins. He takes it in. And Collins with the slam.
And Collins just has that incredible burst off the floor and soaring that time.
Lowry outside. It's Adebayo, high post. Tucker with a screen. Adebayo finds Robinson. Launches a 3. The shot no good. And it'll be the Hawks taking it the other way. And here's Young. For 3. Jimmy Butler with a rebound.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
A title-winning point guard, Kyle Lowry making the right choice there.
Bam Adebayo making another leap in everything that he does. Rebounds, scoring, playmaking. The guy is a talent.
And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. Butler on the wing. Out to Lowry. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Lowry's got 5. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Heat.
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
Another big aspect has to be the fast break and transition play, really looking to go up tempo tonight.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert. And with Adebayo, he's become a legitimate star in the NBA, Brent.
Well, he's not just a post player. You say he plays the post, but the passing ability, his defensive ability, his offensive rebounding ability, there's a lot in that package that Bam Adebayo brings.
Now here's Young. Back to Bogdanovich. To the middle. Here's Capella to halt the run. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Got to have good court awareness, and it was on display right there from Bogdanovich.
Lowry outside. Adebayo up top. Back to Lowry. The 3-ball. Collins with the rebound. If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
Outside Bogdanovich. And the Hawks tack on 2 more.
Great shooting off the pass. Get the feet set. Good balance. Bogdanovich dangerous.
Lowry, the pass to Butler. Back to Lowry. Outside for Butler. Over Hunter. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. The Hawks trailing. Outside Bogdanovich. Outside Young. Capella, screen on Lowry. Inside. And Capella gets it to go on the assist by Young. Capella's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And Capella just smashing through the contact on the inside that time.
And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. Let's quickly break down what we've seen from the Heat.
Well, you have to love their activity level at the defensive end, racking up those steals.
You know, they really made a lot of good quality reads down there. Took some chances, but feeling more calculated than risky.
Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the 3 slot. So that's the Hawks 5. Now here's Young. Hunter on the wing. The kick out to Young. Pass to Hunter. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. And here we go, the Heat fast break. And it's Butler with the jam.
Sometimes defense is about persistence, and Jimmy Butler knows this. Forced the ball handler to slip up.
Butler against Young. Driving to the basket, the kick to Hunter. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Screen by Capella. 6 on the shot clock. Another shot. And the slam dunk by Capella.
I would say that Trae Young's pick and roll game is fairly advanced for a player his age. What a treat to watch. Let's just remember this about Trae Young. In the 1920 season, he became only the 5th player in NBA history to average more than 29 points and 9 assists.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Young, the pass to Capella. Young inside. He's guarded by Lowry. And that's a foul called on Duncan Robinson. That's his first foul. Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. And when Young joined the 29.9 assist club, his company was pretty exclusive. Brent, the great Oscar Robertson, he did it a bunch of times. And, of course, you know the 3 others.
Well, I think James Harden, Russell Westbrook, of course, and then look it up, kids, Tiny Archibald. So all Hall of Famers, in my opinion, those 3 names we just mentioned. And the fact that Trae did it in his 2nd season. Yes, sir! That's what you tune in for right there. And some of the dunks Collins can pull off are just awesome.
Lowry outside. Pass to Butler. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got his 4th rebound in this one. Young against Lowry from 20 feet. And it's Miami with a rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. On the take. And Lowry gets doubled. Outside Robinson. Outside Tucker. Down low. Here's Adebayo. Fires the 3. And again, the Heat missing. The Hawks have gone 2 of 4 here in the 2nd quarter. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. That gives them the lead. Bogdanovich has got his 2nd bucket on the night.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Back to Lowry. Takes the 3. The shot, no good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Bogdanovich passes to Collins. Well, Brent, a lot of times left-handers are trickier to defend, but some say lefties tend to be less ambidextrous than right-handers.
I don't know how those guys play backwards, to be honest with you. But really, it's about throughout the course of the year, there's so few lefties that you're not used to playing them. So you have to make these adjustments to guys, and it's hard to catch up. It might take a quarter or 2 before you realize this guy's a lefty.
Left side, Tucker. Oh, they need this. Miami, no good that time either. The Hawks have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Hunter passes to Capella. And it's Collins penetrating. And Collins with the slam.
Trying to establish more and more confidence in his game offensively. John Collins looking cozy.
Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Young from long range. Ooh, excellent D there from Lowry.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Capella with a block.
Intimidating right there. Capella just gets so long at times and throws that one away.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Young. Back to Capella. And stolen by Adebayo. To the paint. Right side, Butler. And the shot's good. Butler's gotten 4 this quarter.
Just a great show of Butler's upper body strength right there as he plays through the contact.
And the first half. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. A fantastic game from Clint Capella in this one.
He's been dominating down low. Gotta assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
Setting the floor for the Heat. They've got Victor Oladipo. He's out there with Tyler Hero. And it's Martin in at the 4-man position. Here's Hero. Rejected by Okongwu. Outside, Williams. Outside, Herter. Back to Williams. Pass to Okongwu. And he goes in for the dunk.
Well, he's just gifted with the basketball, and that includes making plays. Lou Williams spotting a man that time.
Hits first.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Strus, he's checked in for Robinson. Pass to Strus. Down low. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Right, the pass to Williams. Back to Wright. The Hawks need to get one up here.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves off. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. To the right side, here's Strus. Okongwu with the rebound.
Let's be honest, that's not a shot he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot off.
Team second.
Now here's Gallinari. He's guarded closely. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. For Miami, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
To the inside. Out to Oladipo. Fires the 3. The rebound by the Hawks. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Gallinari, the pass to right. 5 to shoot. Here's Herder. Rips it home off a terrific move.
Herder getting up there and making that one look pretty easy.
Back to Oladipo. Pass to Strus. There's the triple. And they get it back. Right with the board.
Yeah, starting the half here 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
That's his second personal foul.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Delon Wright taking 2 shots.
And he makes both free throws. And Miami has possession, trailing by 8. Hero outside. Knocks down the long J. Hero's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Herder. Inside, Okongwu. It's not going to go for him, and Miami will go the other way with it. Here's Strus. And again, Miami with a triple.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Right outside. Pass to Okongwu. It's Herder on the wing. Back to Okongwu. Right outside. Not going to go that time. Ooh, some solid defense from Oladipo to the middle. This for the tie. It's tipped.
How about that? That's a big boost defensively if Herder can get in there and block shots and intimidate in some way.
Stripped it away. And they go to the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
The first free throw is good.
Well, whether Lou Williams is starting or more than likely coming off the bench, he's such a high-quality role player, someone that can heat up in a hurry and make the difference on those nights during a regular season where you could tally up 6 or 7 more wins. Lou's going to get those for you.
Oladipo outside. Pass to Martin. Clock at 6. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
The smart play. Wait and take the final shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
High post Young. Oh, rejected by Oladipo. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Hawks ahead, up by 4. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Hunter in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
Bogdanovich passes to Capella. Outside Bogdanovich. And that's a foul called on Duncan Robinson. That'll be a second foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Here's Capella. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Young. Up and over Lowry.
There's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead. Kind of rare to see any player have this much of a struggle from the field. To still have the lead shows how resilient they are as a complete team.
And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Well, Capella at that size really has no issues spotting the open man.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Tucker, no good.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Outside Hunter. He can't hit that time. The Heat go the other way with it. Lowry into the lane. Outside Tucker from the arc. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. Hunt will go to the line with a chance for 3. They'll pin that one on John Collins.
At the line for the Heat, P.J. Tucker. At the line for 3.
He hits the second from the line. And he nails the third. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Now here's Young. Driving in. Lays it up and banks it in.
That is why Trae Young has the ball.
Miami's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. It's Lowry with a drive. And that one good.
An experienced player who embraces being a leader. Lowry is the guy you want taking these big shots.
Outside Young. Four on the clock. Capella, screen on Lowry. Here's Young. Adebayo grabs the board. The Heat have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. And it's Butler off the drive. And it's Butler with the jam.
Man, way over the defenses. Jimmy Butler gets some airtime.
Young inside. He's guarded by Lowry. Collins outside. Pass to Capella. And Clint Capella picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
After committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Back to Butler. Young against Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. The Hawks leading. Outside Young. We've got 1:13 left in the game. Capella, screen on Lowry. Young from long range. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. The Heat have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Outside Butler. Pass to Lowry. Three on the clock. To take the lead. And it's in.
Wow. That takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Lowry against Young. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Here's Butler. And the foul on DeAndre Hunter. That's his first foul of the game.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor. I can't believe that took so long. They needed to foul much sooner.
First free throw is good, and that'll put him up 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Huge free throws, bumps the lead up to 3, and now they simply have to guard against the 3 ball.
And here's Hunter from the arc. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to OT. Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. And that about wraps.
of talent in the front court, Doris, tonight between these two teams. That's where a lot of the focus is going to be.
Boy, we are going to see a ton of offense in the low post. Check out the painted area. What are the stats inside? The interior defense is going to have to be strong tonight.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. Now Hunter. And there's the pass to Collins. And here is Hunter. He's guarded by Johnson. Hunter, the pass to Capella. In the corner, it's Hunter. 5 on the clock. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
A very consistent three-point shooter. Hunter shoots it well from there because of how confident he is.
Pass to Johnson. Paul looking around. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now, here's Hunter. And the layup's good off the glass. Hunter's got 5 points so far.
What a look. Young providing the dime. A really unselfish play.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Nate McMillan.
Well, Kevin, I asked him, what are some of your main concerns? And he said, we're dealing with a team that can really light it up from the outside. So it's essential that we don't give them open looks from deep, or we'll be in trouble. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the 3 ball is a big concern for any defense. Now, here is Young. Just 5 to shoot. This is it to Hunter. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And it's Capella missing. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work. Gets the most out of his teammates and has done that wherever he's played. When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
And what happens is the court just opens up. You like seeing him get into a rhythm from outside the arc. Love it.
And here's Bogdanovich following the 3 from Chris Paul. As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone. And he's the engine to this whole operation.
Now Ayton following Bogdanovich's 3-point attempt. Hunter on the wing. Passes it to Capella. Here's Collins. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
In the corner, it's Bridges. To the inside, Ayton. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That is his first foul of the game. The Hawks leading. 1:35 left here in the first quarter. Bogdanovich dishes to Hunter. Jacks up a 3. That one no good. And Phoenix will come the other way. Johnson finds Ayton. Here's Booker. Takes it inside. Ayton, the pass to Paul. Just 5 on the clock. Drills the 3-pointer. Paul's got 9.
He is now 3 for 4 to start this game. Clearly, the confidence is already building.
Young against Paul. Capella with a screen on Paul. Kicks it out to Collins. Pass to Hunter. Back to Collins. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Collins has got his second basket of the game.
And you love how instant Collins' shot can be. Gets a pass and wastes no time in releasing it.
Now here's Booker. No points in the game yet for him. Back to Paul. Inside. No good from Booker.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
And finish off by Collins.
And how about the heart from Collins on that play? Working through the foul for the and-one opportunity.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Solid work at the line a season ago. 83% on his opportunities.
Paul kicks to Booker. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's John Collins making highlights.
All right, look who's coming over the court. Come on, get loud for your ATL Hawks dancers.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Well, from what you guys are seeing from the Hawks, what are you thinking about their performance?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And so in the game for the Hawks, Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the center, filling out the middle. No good from Booker. And stolen by Ayton. Down low. And Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella's in the area. What an impressive display of timing. One of the most explosive young bigs we have. Collins quick off the floor and gets creative at the rim.
Now here's Paul. 9 points in the game so far. And Capella sends it back. Young from outside. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Fans, your Atlanta Hawks dancers. Give my hand fans your ATL Hawks dancers dance team.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Here's Paul. Booker the pass to Paul. And they pick up 2.
Chris Paul.
Paul's got 11.
Well, Devin Booker, known as a scorer, but this guy is able to put it on time and on target.
Young drives in, and it's Ayton with the rebound. Suns trail by 7. To the inside. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on DeAndre Hunter.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Capella goes in. Oh, and the jam by Capella.
A big who lives inside. Capella knows he's a center. He knows he makes his living off scoring close in against that good D.
Now here's Paul. 11 points in the game. On the wing, Bridges. Booker left side. He takes it in. Kicks it out to Johnson. Shot clock at 4. Tries again. And it's good on the way in. Johnson's got 5 points now in the quarter. Greg, you're a former player, and now the father of a young NBA star. What's it like to see the next generation of NBA talent move into the league?
Oh, it's an incredible feeling because we all feel like we're a part of this NBA family. And to see the stars we have today, the character they have, the way they approach the game, man, this is the best time ever to be an NBA fan. Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
There's the pass to Bridges. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. Head to the line for 3 free throws.
Well, what you love about Mikal Bridges is he is going to accept whatever his coaches and team ask of him. This is what's allowed him to be successful.
And he makes all three.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Now, here is Young. There's the drive, and he uses the glass on the layup. Young's got 5 points so far.
And on the drive, Young can be so sudden, the defense barely gets a chance to react.
Paul passes to Booker. 1:25 left to play here in the second quarter. Phoenix no good that time either.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Knocked loose, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. And with Ayton, one area of his game that's always been elite, Doris, his work and rebounding.
Yeah, there's no question. As good as advertised. He is a double-double machine, and think about it. He is not even at his prime yet.
Now here's Paul. 11 points in the game. 6 to shoot. Booker dishes to Paul. Kicks it out to Booker. This one for 3.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
He's so frustrated. Hasn't had a make-all game. It's making it very difficult for them to find any success.
And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. Now it's a 7-point Atlanta lead.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Booker the pass to Ayton. Bridges with it. Ayton sets the pick for Bridges.
How about that drive from Mikal Bridges? Draw the contact, young sir.
He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line. The first free throw is good.
Taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Bridges.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
They can close out the quarter if they want to.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
Young left side. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And that's it for the first half. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at Chris Paul, what a contribution.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. They've got JaVale McGee. Landry Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. Then it's Dario Saric, and it's Crowder in at the 3. Now, here's Shamet. Out to the wing. Now here's Saric for 3. Okongwu grabs the board.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Gallinari against Saric. Outside Crowder. Uncovered. Jump shot is good.
Jay Crowder.
Crowder's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Suns. Right outside. On the wing, Williams. Back to right. Okongwu with it. McGee's there. Okongwu with the screen for right to the middle. McGee with the block. They turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Now here's Payne. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Shamet kicks to Saric. For the tie. That one's not going to go. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Right, the pass to Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
DeLon Wright proving that he is an excellent decision maker on the offensive end. She made open, let me find him.
Pass to Crowder. And here is Shamet. Sharge outside. To the paint. Looking for Crowder. He gets it there. Offensive rebound. The shot by Sharge. No good. And it's Wright with the ball for the Hawks. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Here's Williams. McGee with the block. Here's Wright. Passes it to Herter. Fires the 3. Here's Okongwu. Herter passes to Okongwu. Back to Herter. Stolen by McGee. Gallinari with the steal. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Wright with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Okongwu with the screen for Wright. And Okongwu slams it in.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now, here's Shamet. Takes a 3. And he stays with it. The feed to Sharge. He dishes it to Crowder. Shot clock at 5. Goes back up. Phoenix, no good that time either. Atlanta leading by 7. Williams kicks to Okongwu. Here's Herter. Gallinari in the corner. Okongwu, the pass to Williams. With the crossover, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Suns trail by 7. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Payne passes to McGee. Payne looking around. To end the cold streak. Rebounded by the Hawks.
And they continue to control the glass.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Finished the season last year around 80% from the stripe.
What you appreciate about DeLon Wright is he knows his role and he's willing to star in his role. And the other part about it is he's been committed to his own development.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. John Collins comes in for Gallinari. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Kevin Herter. And it's Bogdanovich in for Lou Williams. Right down low. Collins kicks to Bogdanovich. Lets it go with a 3. And the last shot before the buzzer is off.
I like the effort Booker gives on defense.
And we've reached the end of the third. Hawks on top. They're up by 6. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Hunter in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Now, here is Young. And there's the foul. It's on Cameron Johnson. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Capella dishes to Bogdanovich. Capella with a screen on Booker. And here's Bogdanovich for three, and taken away by Paul.
You know, that's one of those passes where you just say, uh-oh, as soon as it leaves your hand.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
With three, Booker, it's good from long range. Booker's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Suns. Young against Paul. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
That's only the first turnover, guys. He's been safe as an option for them at the offensive end.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Now here's Paul. Bridges, right side. Kicks it out to Johnson. Another three for Phoenix.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
The Hawks shooting here about 46% for the game. And there's the call on DeAndre. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Team second.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Young passes to Capella. Hunter with it. 5 to shoot. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Paul goes in. Ayton finds Johnson. Back to Ayton. Paul with the ball and guarded by Capella. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. Hunter, no one around him. Paxton coming off the assist from Young. Young's got assist number 5 here tonight. Booker looking around. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's Paul going inside. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Boy, we think of Chris Paul as the master of setting up teammates, but when he starts to cook, look out.
Now, here is Young. Outside Collins. Here's Capella. No good. Now the Suns take it the other way. Got a piece of it. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Booker with it, and Young picks him up defensively. The drive by Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
How great is it that the body control by Booker is there when he's driving and finishing at the rim?
Ball against Young. Capella at the elbow. Down low. And the dunk by Capella. Game winding down, and they just keep changing lead.
And guys, no separation yet, and I really don't think we're going to see any all the way down.
Now here's Paul. Booker outside. Three-pointer. Laces one from 3.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Ball against Young. Here's the 3. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Capella. Money!
And Capella has run pick and roll so many times. Adept at knowing where to cut after the screen.
Paul. 15 seconds left in the fourth. Booker outside. Back to Paul. from deep three-point range. No good from three-point territory.
All right, look who's coming in the ball. Come on, get loud for your ATL Hawks dancers.
Timeout called by Nate McMillan. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession.
And what a time to get sloppy. A close game like this, you cannot be getting loose with the ball.
Near the three-point line, it's Booker. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. Now here's Paul. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court for Atlanta. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Capella in at the center position. Clock at 2. Paul for 3. Hunter grabs the miss.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising in such a tight game.
Collins, good.
And how about the mobility from the big man? I love when Collins takes charge and goes aggressively to the hoop.
Ball against Young. Young with the steal. Plays it in off the breakaway. Now it's a 4-point Hawks lead.
And you've got to wonder just how big those points are going to be. A swing like that could decide the outcome.
Now here's Booker. Bridges kicks to Booker. Just 4 to shoot. Feeds it to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Boy, look at how natural DeAndre Ayton looks in the pick and roll. This guy is smart. He understands how to navigate.
Young against Paul. Capella with a screen on Paul. Young looking around. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 7 rebounds in the game. Bridges, no one around him. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
Well, good position, feet set. Bridges totally ready to get the shot off in catch-and-shoot situations. Nicely done.
Young passes to Capella, and stolen by Ayton. Bridges for 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Paul against Young to the inside to stop the run. And it's Capella missing. Paul outside. Johnson finds Paul. Back to Johnson. Paul against Young. The Suns need to get a shot off. And Ayton throws it down.
This is the kind of damage DeAndre Ayton can do if he gets the right positioning. Nicely done.
Lobbed up there for Collins. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And dropping the sledgehammer there. He curves a 10-0 run by the Suns.
And here is Paul. And so it's Phoenix who scrape by with the win. They escaped with a victory, although they needed it.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to... And tonight, the rare marquee matchup at center, Grant. This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes. Two heavyweights slugging it out. The different styles, but the same goal, to dominate the painted area.
So a look at our starters for the Heat. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the 1. Booker finds Paul. Shot clock at 6. Shot from the wing. No luck on that one. Now the Heat take it the other way. Left side, Tucker. Butler against Johnson. Butler into the lane. Nice D from Bridges. Outside Booker. Down low. And stolen by Adebayo. Butler against Johnson. There's the drive. And it's Butler with the jam.
What an explosive drive by Butler. He goes straight through the defense and finds a shot. You have to be impressed by Bam Adebayo's playmaking. B.A., he has great vision for a big man, and he helps this team as another initiator.
Now here's Ayton. Bridges passes to Ayton. The Suns need to get off a shot. To the paint. And stolen by Adebayo. To the inside. Paul with a steal. Johnson with it. Picked up by Tucker. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Now here's Adebayo. Outside Robinson. Back to Adebayo. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot. And Coach Steve Kerr of the Warriors, he said Adebayo reminds him of Draymond Green.
You know the reason why, B.A., they both are elite ball handlers at the 4 position. They both anchored the defense on their team. Bam Adebayo's definitely on his way.
Butler against Booker. Pulls it from 20. The rebound by Lowry.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Outside Tucker. Pass to Adebayo. Booker against Robinson. Shot clock at 5. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. The Suns have gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Booker, the pass to Paul. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Inside. Outside for Booker. Sinks the tray.
Well, Booker can just bury you from the arc if you let him. He's a pretty efficient range shooter.
And he calls timeout. Who won the T-shirt? Make some noise! All right, this is coming out of the corner. Come on and get loud for your Sun Dancers.
Miami trailing. We've got 1:55 left in the opening quarter. Lowry outside. Pass to Butler. 5 on the clock. Robinson can't hit. The Suns have gone 2 of 4 so far. For 3, Booker. Another 3 for Phoenix.
It's tough to contain Booker on the catch and shoot because of his smooth, quick release. Impressive.
Lowry against Paul. Outside Robinson. Back to Lowry. To the inside, Adebayo.
Ferocious finish. Bam's natural strength is next level.
Paul passes to Booker. 55 seconds left in the first. Ayton finds Johnson. Ayton with a screen. Johnson with it. Guarded by Adebayo. Outside for Booker. And there's the drive. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Pass to Tucker. Stolen by Bridges. And the Suns pushing it up now. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
The Heat have gone 3 of 5 shooting so far. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Lowry. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Outside Butler. Just 5 to shoot. Lowry into the lane. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And the attacking mentality of Kyle Lowry, tearing his way to the rim with ease.
Well, a good close contest so far.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancer. All right, we'll be coming out of the...
Yeah, this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Suns.
Their passing has been excellent here early. A lot of their baskets coming off an assist. That should set a great tone for the rest of the game.
One thing I've also noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off turnovers.
Setting the floor for the Heat. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Butler in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Bridges. Outside Booker. Back to Bridges. For 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. And here's Lowry. Here's Robinson. Oh, can't tie it up as that one misses. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Paul finds Booker. Back to Paul. Outside Booker. Pass to Ayton. Down low. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged and everything has to be earned.
Bridges outside. To the paint. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist by Bridges. And now a 6-point Phoenix lead. All right, Grant, if you could be GM for one rebuilding team right now, which would it be?
Oh, wow. That's tough. I mean, you got the Grizzlies with Morant. You got the Pels with Zion. You got the Mavs with Doncic. You know, I'll probably stick with the Pelicans and Zion Williamson. I think he has a lot to offer and has the ability to dominate in this league.
And so here's Phoenix following the bucket by the Heat. Pass to Bridges. Here's Paul. Outside Booker. He buries it from 3. Booker's got 9 points.
As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
To the middle. Here's Tucker. And slam dunk by Tucker.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
Here's Bridges. After the basket by Miami. Back to Paul.
First half, 2 minutes.
To the inside. Here's Ayton. Miami grabs the miss.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
First team foul.
For Miami, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Ball against Lowry. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. For 3, Robinson. The rebound by Bridges.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Booker, the pass to Paul. Butler with a steal. Six to shoot. Puts up the 8-footer. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Down low. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Here's Robinson. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists now in this one.
We've seen that from Lowry for a long time. A fantastic passer of the basketball.
Now here's Booker. 9 points in the game. Back to Paul. Butler against Booker. Bridges outside. Phoenix no good that time either. Miami trailing. Robinson with it. And Johnson picks him up defensively. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Inside. Oh, rejected by Ayton. Right side Johnson. Here's Paul. And he can't stop the drought. Another miss. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Booker.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Cameron Payne out there with Landry Shamet. Then there's JaVale McGee. Then there's Jay Crowder. And it's Saric in at the 4. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
And so here's Phoenix following the bucket by the Heat. Pass to Shamet. Saric with it. Let's go with a 3. Here's McGee. Back to Shamet. And so they foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
First team foul.
Miami on D. They trail by 1. And here's Payne outside. Can't hit that one.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Payne against Oladipo. Crowder right side. Oladipo against Payne. Just 4 to shoot. McGee in the post. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
That's just being out of sync and at the worst time, costly.
And the Heat shooting 53%. Good efficiency on offense so far. Oladipo against Payne. Pass to Strus. Saric covers to the paint. McGee with a steal. Here's Shamet. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot. And the Suns lead by 3.
A guy with Shamet's shooting ability can make anything work. The mid-range is almost too easy.
Inside. Back to Oladipo. And And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up. Oladipo's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Outside Payne. Pass to Shaman. Crowder outside. Clock at 4. Payne, pass to McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
Great pass to set your man up with a high percentage look.
Hero with it. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Strus with the bucket.
Terrific game plan coming out of halftime. A perfect 3 for 3 from the field.
Outside Payne.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Pass to Shaman. And the layup is good off the glass. Shamit's got his second basket of the game.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
And just as he showed in college, Landry Shamet has a very high basketball IQ.
He does, and he makes great decisions with the ball. I mean, he takes care of the ball so well. He always plays under control and commands the offense exceptionally well.
Hero with the bucket.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
1:19 left to play in the third quarter. Pass to Shaman. Now Šarić. All alone. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. And the Suns lead by 1. Now here's Hero. With the drive. Ooh, McGee with the block. They recover it. Hero outside. Three-pointer, no good.
Heat foul. Dwayne Dedmon. That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. 35 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Šarić a screen. And is blocked. And he gets it back. To the middle. And McGee with the stuff.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
Hero outside. Here's the 3. On target from range. Hero's got 6 in the quarter.
He has done everything possible to keep his team in this one. What a performance from him.
No good on the buzzer beater. It's all tied in Phoenix. And we'll have...
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one.
Make some noise.
Well, the Suns shooting a nice 50% for the game, setting the floor for Miami. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Paul. Back to Booker. 6 on the shot clock. And he drives in. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Lowry outside. Outside Tucker. Outside Robinson. Butler on the wing. Booker defending. Adebayo a screen on Booker. Butler can't get it to go. The Suns leading. Bridges outside. Pass to Ayton. And the layup is good.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Back to Lowry. Adebayo, a screen on Paul. Lowry, the pass to Robinson. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. He instructed his guys to buckle down, saying, quote, "It's do or die time. Let's stay focused and finish like it's a playoff game. We'll see if they can pull it off." Back to you.
And Allie, thanks. Sinks it from distance. And now a 7-point Phoenix lead.
They are shooting the lights out and doing a good job of maintaining this lead.
All right,
Miami's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Lowry against Paul. Outside Tucker. Will it go? Here's Butler. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And it's going to go on Devin Booker.
The physicality of Jimmy Butler poses so many issues for defenders. Jimmy Butler, one of the great two-way wings we have. Some call him the most complete wing. Hard to argue with the defense he plays. We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Now here's Booker. Back to Paul. Pass to Booker. Drives to the hoop. And Butler with the block.
Known for being a strong defender, Butler takes pride in blocking shots.
Just 3 to shoot. Booker with it. Now guarded by Butler.
They've been struggling to find success from distance here in the second half.
No good on the wing 3. And with Butler in his defense, he is a menace. Brings intensity and energy every game.
Also add the versatility with who he can guard. Always a threat to come up with a steal. He's an elite defender.
Now here's Paul. Outside Booker. It's Bridges on the wing. No good on the triple. Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Butler. Phoenix grabs the miss. Bridges has got his 4th rebound in this one. Booker against Lowry. Outside Johnson. Back to Paul. Pass to Ayton. Rebound by the Heat. Stolen by Ayton. The kick out to Paul. Bridges outside. Booker for 3. He drops it from range. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Suns?
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Another thing, they haven't missed a beat on the fast break in either half tonight.
Here's Lowry. Outside Robinson. Miami, no good that time either. Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, the coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
Pass to Bridges. Takes a 3. The shot off that time. And Miami the other way now. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Butler on the wing. Booker defending. Oh, rejected by Ayton. They get it back. Outside for Butler. He connects. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Quick reflexes pay off for Butler. He gets the shot up before the defense can react.
Lowry against Paul. To the wing, right side. Johnson finds Paul. Johnson a screen on Lowry. Paul for 3. Pure from 3-point range. And the Suns lead by 8.
Dialed in from deep. I love watching Chris Paul read defenses and take what they give him.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Shooting for Miami.
got the win. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or the...
Thanks for that one. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup.
Here we go.
Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Heat, Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And Robinson on the wing, he's joined by Butler. And it's Lowry in at the guard position.
No, sir. Collins sending that one away.
Young with no one around. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Lots of speed and athleticism on the floor tonight. Brett, what do you think could determine the outcome?
Well, if you're going to play that fast, you're going to have to make decisions that don't catch up with the speed. And that means making the right quick decisions and not rushing things. If these teams get ahead of themselves, the first ones to do that, they might find themselves in a hole.
Now, here's Capella. Capella with a screen on Lowry. Young passes to Capella, and that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Collins looking around. Crafty move. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Jimmy Butler.
Hunter became a household name with winning a national championship when he was in college. He wasted no time showing that he was going to be ready for NBA competition.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Robinson on the wing. Over Bogdanovich. Robinson misses.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there. Many times you don't like that shot selection, but sometimes when you're just feeling it in transition, when no one's on you, great shot there.
Now here's Lowry. Here he goes. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Oh, nice drive by Lowry, cutting the defense to pieces and then getting himself open for a look.
Lowry against Young. Pass to Capella. Back to Young. 6 on the shot clock. Drops in the layup for 2.
Ooh, that's a sly little play as Trae Young gets inside and slips past the D.
Lowry against Bogdanovich. The shot by Lowry, no good.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
Now, here is Young. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Robinson, that's good.
Smart play by Jimmy Butler. Spots the open man. Tack up an assist.
Here's Young. Beyond the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. Young's got 7 points.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
And Bam Adebayo, picked 14th in the 2017 draft, has made huge improvements throughout his career. The guy is a hard worker,
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Hunter dishes to Young. Capella with a screen on Lowry. And Young, here we go. Bogdanovich finds Young. Driving inside. From 12 feet out. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. And Coach Spoelstra says that Adebayo continues to put in the work to improve.
And Kevin, you see it in his game every year. Never takes a summer off. Comes back each fall with a new wrinkle to his repertoire.
Now, here's Hunter. Following the miss shot by Bogdanovich. Here's Capella. Oh, and the jam by Capella.
And Clint Capella having a little bit of fun out there with that dunk.
The Heat trail by 9. Butler on the wing. Hunter against Adebayo. Back to Butler. Knocks it loose. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Atlanta ball.
There's 42 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Young outside. And here's Collins. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Collins setting the pick for Young. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable. This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
It'll count. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Ringing the bell.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Bucks ahead, up by 15. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2.
For the Miami Heat, Dancer.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. And it's Adebayo in at the center position. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Shot clock at 2. Here's Collins. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Collins has got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Hawks. Now Lowry. The pass to Butler. From deep. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. And Bogdanovich kicks to Collins. Robinson with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Again, the miss by the Heat.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Collins up top. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Back to Collins. And finish off by Collins.
Assisted by.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Buries it from three-point range. Butler's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Young with the ball. He's got 13. Driving the lane. And Adebayo sends it back. And that one drops. The Heat trail by 18. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Lowry passes to Robinson. Lowry kicks to Robinson. Off target from outside. Atlanta leading by 18.
And you look at the size of Bam Adebayo. Rare to see someone so big be so fluid with the ball.
And how much GA does that ability unlock what this team can do offensively around Bam? The DHOs or dribbling up from the post to make plays or involving him at the top of the key to find backdoor cutters. That's a lot of extra action for teams not to be able to prepare for because of Bam's skill.
Outside Butler. From deep three-point range. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Butler's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Heat. Young against Lowry. Young pass to Collins. Lowry against Young. Collins kicks to Young. Now here's Hunter. Shoots the 3. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Butler feeling it out a bit. Adebayo against Hunter. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Kicks it out to Collins. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Pass to Capella. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Here's Hunter.
It's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
The Hawks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
The Heat trail by 19. Outside Lowry. Launches a 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So the Hawks will take it the other way. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Here's Young. Clock at 4. From the top of the key, he buries it. Young's got 17 now.
And Young not a stranger to nights like this where he's putting up big numbers.
Lowry from outside bangs home the trifecta. And so it's Atlanta holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are... Thank you, David, and we'll be back.
14. The Hawks, 32.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
On the court for Atlanta, Okongwu is out there with Gallinari. Then it's DeJuan Wright. Then it's Williams. And it's Herter in at the 3 slot. Down to 5 on the shot clock. In the corner, Herter with it. Lets it go from the wing. Miami grabs the miss. Oladipo taking his time here. Passes to Hero. A 3 ball.
Miami foul. Umair Yurtseven. That's his first personal foul.
And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. The lead is 15. Outside Williams. Okongwu kicks to right. And a lot of players want a voice in team strategy. And I've always wondered, Greg, is there a downside for coaches letting their players get too involved?
I mean, there is a belief that you can have too many cooks in the kitchen, right? But if a player knows his stuff, it's worth at least hearing them out, if only to keep those open lines of communication.
And there's the bucket from Victor Oladipo.
Oladipo executed that pick and roll well. Remarkable at scoring whenever he gets room to shoot off the screen.
Oladipo against Wright. Outside Williams. Drives to the hoop. He kicks it to Okongwu. Here's Herter. It's good. Herter's got 4 points in the quarter.
He gets that one to go, and Herter is a big 2 guard. Nice job of scoring there.
Oladipo goes in. There's the 3. That shot off the mark. So Atlanta will take it the other way.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And Wright kicks to Gallinari. They swipe it. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Strus passes to Martin. Oladipo against Wright. And there's the bucket from Victor Oladipo.
Well, Oladipo has good size, one of the bigger guards in the league, weighing 210, and that strength helps out.
2 minutes.
Outside Williams. Into the lane. There's the dish to Okongwu. The kick out to Williams. No good from outside. The Heat trail by 15. It's Martin on the wing from downtown. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist.
Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
Outside Williams. And he drives in. And the layup falls. And the Hawks lead by 14. Miami's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them.
And Lou Williams, always a threat off the bench, has had the right mindset for playing 6-man really his whole career.
And as that career sort of is in the twilight, I don't think that mentality for Lou changes, where he wants to come in and impact the game, especially on the offensive end. And maybe he wins you 2 or 3 games during the regular season that takes you from a team that might not have home court to one that does. And maybe one of those magical nights happens in the postseason for Lou Williams.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Miami's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. And Oladipo kicks to Hero. Outside, Martin. Good saving. Rebound, Atlanta.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Right outside. Launches it. The shot, no good. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close.
All right, look who's coming onto the court.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Our 4th quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. On the court for the Heat, we've got Tyler Hero. He's out there with Oladipo. And it's Bruce in at the small forward position. Slammed home, and they call the foul. He's headed to the stripe for one more.
They worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrapped for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Atlanta leading by 11, and they go to the intentional foul.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Bam Adebayo's checked in for the Heat. Oladipo comes in for Kyle Lowry.
Bam Adebayo.
It's Collins with the draw.
I just feel like Collins is at his best when he's going at the defense.
Miami calls timeout. Which section wants a t-shirt?
Butler, he's checked in for Tyler Hero. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Eric Spoelstra coaching the team during the break. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Thank you, David.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Oladipo against Young. A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone right now. Inside, and stolen by Butler. Oh, and here comes Robinson all alone.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Young drives in. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And that's where you want to feed Clint Capella, deep down on the interior part of the paint. Let him power it through.
Oladipo, the pass to Tucker. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And they've controlled the boards, and that's a big reason why they're controlling the lead.
Quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And here's Young with the drive. 4 on the shot clock. With the clock winding down, count that one. And the Hawks lead by 15.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Outside for Robinson. Good on the triple.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
It's stolen by Oladipo. In the corner, it's Robinson. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Oladipo's got 6 assists here tonight.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed and getting out on it.
Now Young. Shot clock at 6. To the middle. And it's Capella missing. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
The Heat trail by 9. Well, their pass to Oladipo. Back to Butler. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Butler sets a screen for Oladipo.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
It's the first that brings them within 8.
Jimmy's an interesting personality on a team. So between what the staff demands of him and what he demands of the teammates, it can be a delicate balance.
Young with the ball. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Lob pass to Capella, and the Hawks can't hang on to the ball.
Well, that's 2 teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
On offense, here are the Heat. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Here's Oladipo, and Capella sends it back.
Intimidating right there. Capella just gets so long at times and throws that one away.
To the paint. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Drops in the tray. And the Hawks lead by 10.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Hawks.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Clint Capella.
Just a force on the glass. Did a fantastic job crashing the boards and coming up with seemingly every rebound.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Young against Oladipo. Now, here is Young. He's guarded closely. From deep. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Now, here is Young. And so the Hawks take the win. They seem all right, David. Thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our